hello, Hippocat.
Hello.
So, first things first, I forgot last time completely. There is a little intro video. It's pretty uninteresting, honestly. It's just meant to catch people up who haven't played the previous Witchers on like the general idea of what Witchers are and the lore and such. And it's just some dude, some preacher preaching to the crowd about how all types of magic are horrible and how the eternal flame is gonna save everyone from magic stuff, and how the apocalypse approaches and whatnot. So it's probably not actually worth watching here. Let's continue and get this little recap. Hello, Naomi.
She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Hello.
So yeah, last time we just arrived in White Orchard on Yennefer's trail. We did the couple side quests and also took on the contract for the Griffin for killing which... Oh, there's another horse. For killing which the Nilfgaardian captain guy has agreed to tell us things about Yennefer. And we ended on possibly saving this woman's life here by feeding her a Witcher potion, which may or may not painfully kill her. But we'll see. So,
Antroid, I think you wanna move the chat some more.
oh, it's come up somehow. Well, that's pretty shit. Yeah, let me... I wonder why it came down, though. Wow, yeah, that thing is giant now. Well, go. That's gonna be a tiny portion of the screen, but I mean, still alright. Shirius with banana slices. Well, I don't like bananas, so I can't comment on that. So I think we've got... Oh, there's wolves. No, how about we don't? There is a contract on the Demon of the Well, which I know from experience is a bit too much for us. And there was some other quest here. I guess that's the Griffin's thing. This is just a larger quest. They'll buy the well. And this one, yeah. The girl was not which was found in notice. For brother, let's just read the notice as it is, because I think it should be in our little inventory here. Yennefer's letter. Brother missing. See you, Naomi. We see my brother went off to fight the Black Ones. Have reason to think he's to great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, he'll say when you'll be in the right. But if he fell and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground the least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him beneath the barrow where our parents lie, not living. So I see him brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out, meet the wild best, and not much to give, and I'm not saying look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. He's made the camp there. Well, as soon as I find where the hell White Orchard is from here, I will do that. I think we can probably either follow this road or the river. There is a bigger road there. Let's go there.
Move it.
Just across all the fields and shit. Nobody cares. There's not even any crops yet.
Not so fast, Roach.
Okay, there is some structures there. This is actually like a camp, looks like. Mini little camp. Okay, no, that's Vizima over there. I remember that much.
Whoa there, Roach.
Oh, well, there is White Orchard there. Yeah, this is the crossroads bit. Yeah. Raised hut. This could be it. On the road to White Orchard. Is there a camp of some sort in here? There's a corpse. Velen longsword. Orange and ashes. Well, let's see if the longsword is better. More damage, but it's slightly broken. 34, 42. Yeah, I'll take it. Witcher Steel Sword. Armor piercing. This one is also armor piercing, alright. I'll fix it later. Let's activate this quest. So okay, raised hut on the way to White Orchard. This looks like a raised hut on the way to White Orchard, but I don't think there is a camp. Just near the bridge. Okay, so it's a different one. There is no bridge here. But it could be the other way to White Orchard because there is only a river, I think, on that side of it. Man, it's actually way more fun than I expected to try to find these things just by the descriptions. It's possible, unlike what I actually thought about this game. Maybe it's gonna stop being possible later, but... Everyone over. Just fuck them. Okay, here's a bridge. I'm guessing this is not the camp. Let's actually talk to this guy just in case. Maybe he sells some interesting stuff. Oh, it's the guy we saved, right?
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Well, our food and drinks in the house didn't really pan out, so let's see what he sells. Probably some
Let me
shit.
have a look at your stock.
I could buy some repair kits if he has them, but oh. Okay, well, that's exactly what I actually wanted. Might as well take it. Stamina. How's my horse? I don't actually see any horse items in here. I don't know if it means they are not equipped or... Okay, let's...
Is your horse amazing?
Don't leak it. Okay, where is other? I guess this is all junk. Well, let's sell
Don't
junk,
tell
okay.
me what to do, Antroid.
Well, that's fair, yeah, you do what you want. Black magic doll. To dismantle into crafting components, but who has time for that? Flowers. Remember in Witcher 1, flowers used to be giveable to ladies, but kinda pointless. Man's purse falls insignia. Junk! It's harsh, man. Sell him some ashes, alright. Okay, so maximum weight, horse stamina, and horse fear level. Well, of all this, I only care about maximum inventory weight for now, so let's buy this. It's gonna set me back a bit, but yeah. Well, that guy was very green in the head. Oh, that's a girl. Okay, well, that explains it. Alright, so let's see how our horse is doing. Where is our horse equipment? I'm actually not 100% sure. Oh, there's our horse equipment, and I think I already... Man, I might already have what I just bought. Whereas... I've got to get reused to this. Okay, no, I don't have saddlebags. I just have it. I didn't buy a saddle, so that's right. So, okay, and somehow that reflects... I guess the implication is that there's a little abstraction about how you carry things, and you put some of them on your horse, like a mule. Or something. So that's why having saddlebags means you can carry more. Overall, doesn't really make too much sense, but... Okay, so... Dune will be camped out anywhere. This is just hay bales. This is a raised hut? That doesn't look like a raised hut. This is Nilfgaardians everywhere for some reason. Someday I imagine it's gonna get tiresome looking for things fairly. And we'll have to start just enabling the quests. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait, no, this is bees. Ignite the fuckers. There's a chest even. There, yeah, honeycomb. This is all shit, but pearl could be sold probably for better than 1 gold. Some money from the peasants' places. Okay. Shallow water is the worst, by the way. Can't really jump or run, and I guess sometimes you can, but not always. Alright, well, this kinda goes nowhere actually. Let's just look at the map right now. Bridge. Okay, I'm not seeing his marker, so actually I am. Well. Alright. Oh boy, I was a bit scary there for a second. It's alright, that was where we passed on the way here. Someday I should go out in the woods and look for things, because there's like monster nests you can explode and treasures and all that stuff. Last time we discovered a guarded treasure in the swamp when we were hunting for drowners, so it's kind of the same thing. I'll be honest though, I kind of feel like meditating until daytime. Not the biggest fan of night. How do I meditate? Space, alright. Though in this game there is often shit weather, so we might not get sunlight. Oh no, there's some stormy, sunlighty weather. Looks pretty cool. Better than just night and morning. And I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I wonder what all these ruins are from here. Because the bricks and everything looks like it's human built, but it looks like someone carried parts of a bridge randomly onto dry land. Kinda weird. At least the ruins where the commander is stationed were mentioned to be of a manor. I should have probably been riding a horse. Okay, where does this go? Hello, Hazmati. We are... well, I mean, I am alright. I don't know about Hippocat.
I'm alright as well.
Okay, maybe I actually went the right way here on accident. Well, alright. There's the tower. I kind of want to check that out first, though. Oh shit! Luckily, the girl's very skilled at ice skating, so that extends to ground skating as well.
For some reason, I pictured you doing this in real life. Oh, what's that over there? I want to see it and fall into fucking ditch or whatever.
Yeah, would have happened. Okay, I think there's gonna be bandits in there. Or wolves as well. Okay, this wolf sucks. I also suck apparently. But now I have that skill that restores my health very slightly in daytime. So technically I could actually meditate and restore, I think, a little bit. But I'm willing to go try kill some bandits because humans are actually easier a little bit. I just need to remember how to shield. I guess it's a button that makes it becomes shielding when you're in combat. Man, I don't even know where this goes, but I want to go on top here somehow. There's surprising landscape elevations all over the place. It's kind of a pity that my generic health regeneration potion now requires drowner brains and very specific things. I mean, I have some of them, so I technically could drink before heading into combat. Okay. Well, I do actually have it on my quick slot, I just realized. Let's drink the swallow. Deserters, alright. Okay. That guy wasn't actually dead. Also, I haven't found the block button somehow. Oh, so should have probably remembered it from last time's tutorial. Okay. Oh, there's a tower. Let's just drink the potion. There's this whole feature. How do you get up there, though? Do you somehow get at top of those bridges? I guess that's how I concluded. Let me run around a little bit, around this whole place. I just want to find a way up. Maybe I won't go to the deserters. Though that will mean I've kind of wasted my soul, but whatever, man.
Antroid.
What?
Message.
Ah, how long does it take? Very, very long, actually. This is a proper length RPG giant game. Maybe there's less random shit to fuck around with like in Skyrim, but it's still pretty feature length. Okay, can I maybe grab the ledge without a sword? I guess not, I'm not meant to really climb here. I couldn't tell you actually, probably my... I mean, I had a pretty slow approach to this game when I played it first, so my Steam time wouldn't really be indicative of its proper length. Okay, yeah, right mouse button becomes blocking. Fuck off. Whoa! I just pushed him with my roll. Just like in Dark Souls 3 and completely smemmered him, alright. Well, this guy kinda sucks. I'm gonna start throwing away all the blackjacks and all this shit that I'm picking up. The regular weapons. I don't think they cost anything significant. The long sword is the one that we already have there. Racinograd sword, probably shit. I have no idea where this goes. I just know I'm going away from the village where I needed to be.
Something is happening with the textures here.
Yeah, that... Something is slightly happening. I think maybe it's the lighting,
Like the
actually.
road disappears every once in a while.
Ah, yeah, it is. Ah, interesting. The road might... yeah. It might be like a projection thing, not actually like painted on the... because, you know, general landscape, you don't really rotate the textures or anything on it, you just kind of paint a mask. And if I remember from Series M3's editor, you can do like projection of a road that is curved just the way you want it. Okay, I'm just gonna drop down here because I'm smart. Okay, see, I guess this is spoiler territory by now. Okay, so this is just the place where the bridge beats. Can you even get up there? Maybe this side, this here, there's some whiteness on the cliffs. Yeah, this is a bit hand-holdy, but I'm not gonna mind, even though... okay, no. Yep. Oh, and there's someone over there. Archer.
What? Lost your nerve?
Kind of like that because I'm getting reused to the controls, but whatever.
Right in your guts, eh?
What do I want to do? Kinda want to just art him, to be honest. Ah! Well, that was dumb. Alright. Didn't have to worry about that in Witcher 2, did we?
I looked away. Did you jump off a cliff or something?
I rolled off the bridge. A little bit. Well, but now I know exactly how to get there, so yeah. Yeah. Basically, Geralt takes hella falling damage in this game for some reason. Okay, I just need a good way down here. Probably might as well just slide down this shit. Man, and the swallow doesn't last long at all. I might need to invest in some alchemy related skills in this game, looks like, because I need to have more health restored and for longer periods of time. Geralt! Yeah. Okay, that guy just died in one hit, that's nice.
You'll never learn.
Okay, that guy is the one that I've fallen off rolling away from. Oh, there's now several of them, how nice. Well, let's just ignore them, I guess, then. Yeah. God damn it. Whoa. That was quite annoying. Okay. Maybe let's not go there right now. Clearly I am not prepared for this kind of shit. Let's just go find the guy. Oh, I guess I see it here. Well.
Let's dance.
What's the weapon button again? Oop. Okay, Z. And I summoned Roach. Okay, this is a leader, so that's why he does hella damage. Yeah, don't get stuck on the fire thing.
Have you tried not getting hit?
I didn't think about that. Yeah. Okay, Dark Souls style switching focus, so that's helpful. Yikes.
Wow. I can't adapt it that easy to just cut them in half.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, I think I'm just gonna end up abusing this guy's AI, but that's fine by me. Okay, you do your thing.
Nasty.
Nasty. Nasty. Okay. Glad that's over with. That was a nasty introduction to human enemies, which I for some reason expected to be less trouble than this, but there we go. Man, Roach, how am I gonna get you out of here? I guess I'm just gonna hold myself and then teleport you back. Hurricane fruit, some other stuff. At this point I'm feeling okay about using my Witcher senses to spy out if there is like a chest in here hidden. Could be some, yeah, well, I mean there's the whole, you know, place here, vial, probably useless, help my spotter, I don't know what that is. Angrily scrolled notes. What am I supposed to fucking die for? Temeria? There, died for that. So did my 3 brothers, and what that get them? Fuck all, that's what. Not even a decent burial. Da always said, I guess it's Da. Da always said a wise man learns from others' mistakes. So here I am, learning from his. And instead of dying for Temeria, I'm going to rope those who killed Temeria's sons. We've pitched a camp. Got us a great spot, middle of the woods, near that old mill. Now we're all set to go out first aid. Raid. No, not first aid. That would be a bit too good for him. But I guess they attacked Witcher Geralt, so that was a bit of a mistake for him. Should have just talked. I'm getting all the empty bottles here. Everything's still sore, that could be cool. Interrogation report. This convenient little thing where you just press a button to read the new things. My forces, persons taking part, blah blah blah. Oh, the Witcher Colgrim stands accused of kidnapping Viti, son of Paul, a beekeeper residing in War Orchard. Suspect was detained pending trial. Upon detention, he was searched, and a diagram of forging of a steel sword was found on his person. It's suspected that the sword was used to intimidate or possibly kill the kidnapped child. It is likewise suspected that the accused possesses other such diagrams for the forging of death-dealing implements, though none have been found to date. Sir Ignatius has requested the Witcher undergo preliminary interrogation with the application of torture. This will take place once the torture with the proper qualification has been found. It was later discovered drowners were responsible for the boy's disappearance. Unfortunately, Colgrim died before his information reached this information reached the investigators, for rather than face the baronet's judgment, he chose trial by ordeal. Tragnatius agreed and ordered he cleanse the Verrier's family crypt of specters. Fulgrim never emerged from said crypt. It is highly likely multi raised specters and evil powers. So, that pretty much, yeah. You get a bunch of quests in this game about hunting for diagrams for witch equipment. And usually quests just tell you where to go, so I never bothered to read any of this stuff. But this gives you a pretty good hint, actually, a very direct hint. So, the guy who they say likely had some more diagrams on him went to the crypt and probably died there to ghosts. So we go to the crypt, which I think is by the well, where the ghost was, which we are 200 level for right now. And we're probably gonna find his body there or something, and maybe a further clue on where else to look for. Okay, is this... Can I get down here? This looks like a if this was Far Cry, this would be a place where you get down from a cliff, but I guess it's not Far Cry, likely. Okay, well, that's that, so okay, let's keep it in mind. I guess I would have looted him in the crypt anyway, because I would have gone there, one way or another. Kinda want to investigate, honestly, all the roads that go everywhere, but I'm gonna save that. Yeah, this is where we rode with Vesemir originally. I think that is him because he is camping, kind of. Yep, Dune. And a dog.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's. But guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they were feared of fire, so I took a torch and tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me, keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
This could be tough, but let's try.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
If only I knew where the hill was. And look at it, he does miss a couple fingers on his hand if you look. Yeah, can I pause the game? No, I can't really. The pause button doesn't work, but he is missing a couple fingers on his left hand there. So that's nice attention to detail.
Well, that would be pretty fucking stupid. If he said that he had of his fingers and then his mod will have all the fingers.
Well, I mean, that would be stupid, but that would also be expected of a lesser game, I feel.
Not really.
I don't know.
I feel like this shit wouldn't fly even in the early 3D games.
Maybe you're right, I don't know. Okay. He ran that way, so I'm guessing there is some sort of battlefield there, but I am actually gonna investigate this little scene here. I'm gonna see if I can get myself some drowner brains again.
What now, you?
Yeah, that's the wrong button. Hello, Roach. Thank you for teleporting exactly where I wanted you, I guess. Cannot wait until I get some bombs and shit. Yeah, okay, second one. Yeah. Man, Geralt's little sword throws sometimes are kind of counterproductive. Shit. Okay, that was mistimed. The annoying part is I cannot quick load. But at least this whole screen works faster than in Witcher 2, so that's gonna be less tedious. Mostly I'm... Okay, how's my how's my... I guess I don't get to see my experience level right now because I'm not in battle and my health bars and everything is hidden. Because I... Oh, there's... Man, I'm even breaking into Russian. You know what? No. A bit too hard. Because mostly I'm just unsure of my ability to do the quest with the other guy. So I thought maybe I could like find some loot or level up a little bit on the monsters, but that's probably not gonna happen. I remember, well, I mean, you can return here. So, for example, the quest with the devil by the well, we could probably do later. I think you're not limited in when you can return. You can return here immediately after you leave. So maybe we'll just proceed with the griffin after this dude. Burying the bodies of hanged deserters and rebels is hereby strictly forbidden. Anyone caught trying to cut down hanging corpses will be summarily executed. General that Viceroy province of Tmeria. Man, already a province of Nilfgaard. That's degrading, as Grand Ugar would say. Almost as degrading as hitting a Kaiser block. Man, I'm all the flowers. Now I have grasped the true value of potion ingredients. So I'm gonna be just OCDing or ADDing, I guess, more like. So he said the hill overlooking a battlefield, right? So let's just, I guess, go up a hill. Oh, no, wrong sword. Monster nest. Interesting. I don't think I have anything to blow monster nests up with. No, I have potions. Wolven hour. Lowers. Okay, that's kind of pointless. Toxicity, stamina, regeneration combo. That could be actually pretty useful because that governs my science. Though only 5%. Yeah. Let's replace, I guess, the meat with it. I don't have that much meat yet. Okay, but I don't have anything to explode the nest with, which I think is a requirement for ticking off that location. So let's just move past. I guess it's a good idea to do some like social quests and just regular old quests, maybe story quests before trying to take on random side stuff. Okay, so there is the battlefield over there clearly, and there's our dude. Nice. Let's see what we can do.
You're here, good. Bastion... his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
Let's
You
not.
needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Good luck catching a scent on a freaking battlefield full of corpses. I don't know how dog scent works. Hello, Relvar.
Hello.
And there's already ghouls I can see.
So many corpses. And the war's just started.
Well, one, I guess. Let's try to take care of it. Hopefully it's not like... Ah, no, there's two. Hopefully it's not super crazy Al Ghul. Okay, level 2, that's manageable. Oh no, there's 3 of them. Shit. Sometimes Igni does more damage than that, I promise. Better not get that guy killed though. Yeah. Stomp! Okay, I think when they're going red there is some shit. But maybe that only... It only means something for Al Ghuls, I don't know. Because Al Ghuls, as far as I remember, they like counterattack by growing spikes and fucking you up really severely. Yeah. I don't know what this redness means, particularly. Yeah, it was a mild, not terrible failure. Let's eat some bread and drink some water afterwards. Dog, don't push me. I swear to God. Okay, so that actually restores a bit more than I expected. Still not really that much. Well, that guy just kinda snaps towards you. So he killed... I guess he killed one of them, because I remember only killing two. Can I see a corpse location? Oh, there's sounds of a dog. Well, okay, let's look for shields with flowers. And just loot some... Nah, blunt axe. Doesn't seem like something I care about. It says using my Witcher senses, so I'm presuming that using... I mean, searching without them would be completely unfair. Okay, water I could use. All the sounds make me paranoid about ghouls emerging. Okay, so what Lily is... There's... I see sunflower type thing.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
Well, that's morbid. So okay, we don't...
Can you smell Bastion, boy?
Don't particularly need the Witcher senses, but they help. So I guess they all have just regular old weapons. That's all there's leather, what? Gustavo, I got something to ask for you. I've come in possession of quite a stash of valuables, and ask how. Modesty prevents me from trumpeting the heroic deeds I performed in the fight for a beloved fatherland. At any rate, there is so damn much of it, there is no way in any hell I'd care back my own, so I've put everything in a chest and buried it on the beach by a cliff with the 2 burned out huts on it. You know where we'd go crayfish hunting, remember? Okay, base of a cliff with the 2 burned out huts. Nice. So here's what you've got to do. Grab a wheelbarrow, throw a shovel in it and take it to the beach. Make sure no one sees you. Okay, nice. Treasure. Kinda lagging. Well, OBS doesn't say I've dropped any frames, and the stream health is indicated as good, so can't really do much about it. Where is my actual load here? Very curious, where is my weight limit? Ah, here we go.
I have the stream open on the second monitor, and I wouldn't say it's lagging,
The game is a little
but it's
lagging.
not really silky smooth.
I think the game, I mean, for me the game is kinda laggy. Can collect the ashes, I suppose. Shields. There's a horse. Oh, quest updated. What? The dog is going somewhere.
Those ghouls to eat me alive. Stop running like a scalded cat. Help me.
What ghouls? Stop scaring me, dude. There are no ghouls.
Where are you going?
Oh, I guess this is away from the battlefield. So that's why he goes like, where are you going? Alright.
Eat me alive. Stop running like a scalded cat. Where are you going?
Even what? Okay, I guess it's a very limited area.
Eat me alive. Stop running like a scalded cat. Help me.
Is this the one we already looked at? Must be. Okay, I'm gonna assume this direction is a battlefield still. There is a blue shield over there, and there is one here without any flowers. Here's one with a flower.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
Do I hear any ghouls? No.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion?
I'm not gonna keep looting bodies. I know that I kinda lucked out on the note, but actually it was given to me automatically, so I'm expecting that the note was like scripted to be given by like the second or third corpse you loot or something. No flowers. There's another blue shield. I don't really see a flower or not. Yeah, they got shit swords and that's pretty much it. No flowers on this one. There's a bunch of shields. No flowers. A flower.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
Another neighbor's son. Didn't we already see a neighbor's son?
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
Maybe he has more than one neighbor.
Still nothing.
Could be. Okay, so yellow ones are the ones we already seen, so I guess yeah, there might be several. Oh, this is my blackjacks that I threw away. Okay. You have guardian shields mostly. You'd think that where there's dead Nilfgaardians, you'd also see dead Nordlings nearby as well, because like means there was a battle in there, but I guess not necessarily. Flower, not flower. I wonder if this is the type of quest that was completely meant for you to be doing with a minimap or something, with like a circle indicating the search area or something like that, because that's what they do. Yeah, there is clearly some chest in here. I want this chest if nothing else. Albedo. Kinda wanna actually see what that is. Because that sounds like just bits of ingredients that you used to have in previous games. And I still don't have my swallow. I guess the swallow was kind of a weird scripted questing, because we already had 3 of them, but those didn't count towards the quest. And we had the recipe, but when we crafted one of them, the recipe got removed. So it's kind of like a really weird scripted thing, kind of stupid. How Geralt just pretends like he doesn't know how to make that potion, except for one quest. Yeah, that could be useful for crafting. Let's see on the map where the search area is roughly. Okay, not even here. I feel like that's a fair thing to do at this point. That's the neighbor's son with the flag. Seen that. Been here. Okay, let's look for red. This horse is where he stops me and says, "Where am I going?" Some fresh meat looking thing here.
Where are you going?
Some very red here, dude. I'm checking it out. Oh, that's a good thing here.
Magic.
I went to grab a sandwich. You found anything?
Well, nothing apart from this nest and a place of power, which I'm gonna use right now. This gives you 1 skill point and a temporary buff boost.
Ought to just destroy it.
Yeah, but for the nest I don't really have anything to destroy it with, so... Okay, I've looked at the map for the search location roughly. I'm gonna do it again.
Those ghouls to eat me alive. Stop running like a scalded cat.
feel like...
Help me.
I feel like we should have seen it already. We've kind of scoured the place around the search location on the map. There's my blackjacks. Sounds are scary when you have Witcher senses on. We've been through that. Oh, okay, new shield.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. He found him! The Tsar's caught his scent! Come on!
I guess the shield was his after all. I just hope it doesn't lead me to... It doesn't lead me to that place with the deserters where I've killed everyone. Okay, no, it's some sort of hut.
More. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. ballista bolts, landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastian! Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blackened stays here.
Ah. They've outlined the possible outcomes. What do we do? Leave him here or make them take him with him?
Fuck, I don't know. Like, take him with you seems like an incredibly stupid idea. But leaving him here seems like an incredibly douche idea. I don't know.
Is it better to be stupid or evil?
In Witcher, I'm not so sure. Let's not be evil, though.
Alright.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward.
Hopefully not every quest is gonna throw our decisions back in our face.
I don't know, for some reason I expect that no matter what you choose, you're gonna get fucked anyway.
Well, in some situations there are good choices to some quests, but sometimes they are like explicitly made to be the not obvious ones. I'm not gonna spoil the exact quest, but there is one I'm thinking of that's a pretty big quest, where you do the thing that seems like blindingly obviously the right thing to do, and that just makes people die and everything goes wrong. But there's probably more than one example of that, let's be honest.
I know for a fact there is also a quest where you throw a baby into an oven. And I'm looking forward to that.
I don't remember that, but you might be right. Okay, one down. They don't seem to get much XP for this. How's my... Also, I appreciate how quick the game is to get away from combat. Okay, saltpeter, calcium icon. What the fuck are these things? And summon... Destroys monster nets. Okay, they both destroy monster nets. So for this I need saltpeter. And I don't know how to make saltpeter, unfortunately. I guess I gotta find it or buy it. That's a requirement for these bombs. I've not used bombs much in this game, so I don't know how hard it is to find ingredients. I'm hoping if I have a recipe...
Saltpeter. You find Peter and you force him to play League of Legends.
That makes sense.
Humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Okay, he's just talking about this one. I've already been there. But I'm expecting that maybe you get recipes to like extract these alchemical substances from regular old plants.
Miles and miles and miles.
Wait, what? Which direction is the world end then? Alright. I like girls' little musings about the vastness of the land. Miles and miles indeed, don't they? We don't really get to explore that. Well, this is pretty good as well, though. Don't know if we'll run into anything scary and angry in here, but I'm actually... You might not guess it from how it looks, but I'm actually trying to get back to White Orchard right now. Just kind of wanted to walk around the place a little bit more. Okay, there's some... What the fuck? Where am I even getting? There's some weird barricade there. What's it called? The rampart. Yeah, I believe I should be able to slide down here somewhere safely, yeah. Whoop. This is more fun to do on Skellige's big proper mountains, but it's gonna be a while till we get there. Cockler Bridge. Before we go, any loot chests? Oh, also I should be looking... Oh, there's a loot chest. Isaac, nice. Should be looking for... What the... Why does this need to be a cutscene? Okay, well, I guess it's like a one-way door thing. Ah! Don't run off the bridge, Geralt, please. Should be looking for a cliff. There is definitely some down there at some point. Oh, it's a fast travel thing. Where there's two raised or burned down huts on top of a cliff by the shore. Sounded like I heard like a little whisper there on the left for a second. Because apparently that's where someone buried the treasure. Okay, we're back on the battlefield. There's the place of power, and I think we came from over there roughly. Let's actually call Roach at this point. I've had enough running on my legs. Let's just go to White Orchard.
Go.
I'm comfortable leaving the introductory area right now, even though not every quest is done. Because we can come back, and the Devil in the Well is a bit too rough for us. It's like level 10 ghosts. And the ghosts are still kind of scary, just like in Witcher 2. There's a windmill all the way over there, but there's some White Orchards going down here. And just general roads. And that's the tower where I was. Okay, so the windmill might be where the actual village of White Orchard is. But this slightly roundabout road is how we got there before. So let's just follow this again because it's pretty. Still kind of blasting my eyes out with the sunset, but whatever, man. Maybe in a non-polluted world, this is how actual sunsets look. Yeah, there's some people crying. Don't see Dune anymore. Actually,
Wasn't there like something really wrong with Witcher's world?
in what sense? Like metaphysically?
The sense like the fucking global apocalypse coming or something like that.
Well, yeah, but I don't think that extends to like how the sun looks or anything weird like that. I wonder if
I remember some conversation Geralt had in books, and I think it was with that Neneke lady from the temple. And she said something along the lines that like everything is totally fucked.
Well,
And
everything is
she's
totally
like
fucked.
growing some plants in a special like magical cave or something because they just cannot grow outside because everything is fucked, like the world is fucked. And Geralt is like, maybe people should live in caves then. And she's like, well, yes, but it's fucking too late.
Interesting. I don't remember anything like this from the games like that, I mean, but... Whoa, shit, that guy completely just fucked up, but I'm gonna take it. Ah, now I fucked up. I'm actually gonna drink a swallow
And I
here.
could of course be pulling that out of my ass, but I'm like 70% sure I read this conversation.
And new ones come out. Okay, but this guy's set on fire, so... Well, not for long, I guess. Yeah. And there's the treasure that we were looking for as well. I like how they just kind of flop upwards sometimes. Okay, let's loot the treasure before more come. Vicovaro Blade, master item. Maribor Forest. Some other stuff. Gambison, ooh, nice. That's some quality loot in here. So how's this? Steel sword, shittier damage. Oh, I should have repaired my current sword. Shittier damage, I guess I'm not gonna use it then. This is Velen longsword. Do I have another? Yes, I do, but this one is actually like less damage and is not socketed, I guess that's the word. Let's repair it. That could get slightly annoying throughout the game, but I don't remember it being too much of an issue, honestly. Okay, so this one, this armor is much better, plus 11. Well, maybe not much, but better. Looks a bit dumber though, I kinda prefer the look of the default one. But I'll take defense over aesthetics any day. Would like to see if, I guess they keep not dropping corpse. Well, no, there's one, a corpse. I guess one of them dropped a corpse. Maybe there's gonna be a brain in here. I drink my last. No, there's a tongue. Shit. Drowners suck, man. I hate them. Oh well. Drank my last swallow, so might be a while. Kind of weird that it explicitly only wants a drowner brain, though. Like, was not such an issue in previous games, definitely. You could just mix it from regular old plants. That guy is kind of panicked. Well, that treasure is done from the note on the soldier. So we have the crypt left with the body of the Witcher, with his diagrams and the quest surrounding the ghost around the well. Kinda wanna know where that goes, but probably not now. Let's just go to the village.
Did the 2 days pass already?
I think only one passed. We could meditate a little bit in the village. Or I could just go there and see if it was enough anyway. I think I might remember roughly where the herbalist's hut is. I'm afraid I'm just like that talking to Vesemir might just set off the further chain hunting the griffin, which won't have a holes in it enough to do the thing. Okay, but I think the herbalist's hut, we could distinguish it by its roof being all viney and colorful. And it was roughly in that direction-ish, somewhere-ish. For some bridge. Let me see. Could be that there's a hut there. Kinda late right now. Yeah, there it is. And another horse.
Take it easy.
Let's go ask. If not, I'll just sleep in there.
Yes?
Yeah, not yet.
Farewell.
Space meditation, right. Oh, right. I remember this. I remember that little thing that just happened. So, when you got what's white honey again? Just oh, it's like a cancel thing. So, okay, in this game, potions work differently. Mixing potions. You make the one first, and then, if you have just alcohol, when you meditate, you replenish them like up to 3 potions or whatever max amount. So I guess you don't have to keep hunting for Drowner Brace every time. Yeah, I'm guessing nothing happened when I was sleeping on her.
Yes?
Farewell.
We'll check in on her afterwards. As I said, we'll be back. We probably won't actually see her getting up or anything. I mean, she's still alive right now, so that's nice. Doesn't seem to have died like a horrible death. Where did I leave Roach? I guess Roach kind of walked away. Oh, there's a fuck ton of deer. nice. Pretty handy. Roche! Roche is probably stuck on some geometry again. Well, the village is right there, so it's not really that much trouble. Let's go talk to Vesemir and go about hunting the griffin. Because when I played this first time, I will tell you, I don't remember how much I did before the griffin. I might have also delayed the ghost thing. Or I might have just ran around the place, not really exploring, but following the question marks on the map like an idiot. And not really getting the game quite yet. But the griffin battle is scripted a little bit. And has such a cool music track to it that it was just like a wow effect. The biggest wow effect so far, and I was like, alright, I get this. This game is great. Basically, I just really love the soundtrack to the Griffin battle. I might have linked it to you before you pick it, but surely you won't remember it.
Yeah, pretty sure I won't.
There's Vesemir just kind of standing here.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Well, I'm at the point where age makes me smart, you're at the point where age makes you forget things, so I think it's all fair.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Let's go.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Man, I'm just casting sideways glances on my YouTube. Vesemir, wait for me. And the stream does seem to be kinda laggy in there. Hopefully that's just my YouTube talking, whatever. Acting up. And for an old man, he can run. I'm not really meant to be.
Green Hill Zone starts playing.
Shit, I think I lost him. Well. The field is the field, I guess. I remember the windmill being near where you fight the griffin. Kinda wish the time of day was a bit cooler for this. I also remember checking out the windmill, and I think the door is just locked. And at this point in the game I didn't actually know, like, if we are gonna be finding. Oh, you can't even get up there. Well, maybe it was different windmill. Oh, but there's some loot in here, so that's nice. I'm not quite overloaded yet. Basically, there's a lot of locked shit everywhere, and some of them you just never hope to find any keys for, which is kind of depressing. Oh, got saltpeter. That was for bombs, right? I could make some bombs, but I don't really need them right now. I could go explode the thing, though. If I made bombs, let me see. So that's why they disappear once crafted. They just... You only need to craft them once, and after that... Cursed ones. I wonder what the hell are cursed ones. After that, you just replenish them by having alcohol in your inventory or something. That's interesting. Alcohol has you can make, but why would you do that? Cherry cordial, okay. Anything in the house? Some in the house. Seems to be pretty abandoned. Seems to be like... Oh no, I thought it was a home there, but it's just a weird lighting thing. What? But you don't just put a thing like this. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh. Ah yeah, I did get some other master item. Fire armor. Fire armor. Somehow, even though they look exactly the same. Griffin decoction, Kidveni Gambeson. That could be even better. Or is it the exact same? Yeah, that's only one less armor. I guess they vary a little bit. Unlocked with what? Did I? What? Marine valuables. Where did I? I guess this was part of a quest somehow.
Cool.
I'm gonna read about the quest because I wanna know where I got the key from. There's some shit going on the side of the screen here. What is that? Go away. Kimmy, Bimmy and Jimmy. No wonder we're losing this war. With cowardly cunts for soldiers. All it took were a few arrows and a wallop of the mace for seasoning, and that was that. Battle was over and the whole convoy was ours for the picking. Maybe they were having such a hard time of it because of all that vodka they were carrying. Our brave warriors must have taken a sip from time to time with obvious results. When you're seeing double, it's then hard to hit your target. Take everything we got to the cubby, then fence it quick as you can. Except that showy parade shite. You'll have to bury or burn that. I reckon someone might recognize the insignia, and then there's no trouble. I think that's from that thing we found on the beach last time. Which was like, find more treasure. But there weren't any hints about it, so I guess we just kind of lucked out here. I guess I might as well loot the sword for completion's sake. But this isn't treasure hunts. No, that's a completed treasure hunt. Division. Not 100% sure there was ever any sort of thing towards this. But what the okay, that's fine. So I guess I'm not gonna go blow up the nest right now because it's kind of far off. And also there's the graveyard, I think. That's the graveyard, yeah. Yeah, there is some weird shit going on there. And the ghost is gonna appear if you approach. So let's not do that. Might not be exactly the demon by the well quest immediately because I didn't see any well there, but whatever, man. That probably starts elsewhere and then leads you there. Then it might be like an investigation why the spirit is haunting the place and such. Oh, I see bees. Oop, that was the wrong thing to use. Okay, Igni hits higher apparently. Yeah. Man, I'm getting some mad honeycombs. Let me put it in my food stuff. Would be useful. Okay, let's get Vesemir. Where the hell is he? There needs to be an open space for the trap. so it shouldn't be covered by grass and all that shit, bushes and stuff. A bunch of horses here for some reason, and wild dogs. Okay, but level 1 wild dogs, so that's fine. Mostly fine. Man, that was not fine at all. But I get meat out of it, so it's maybe fine after all. Let's put raw meat in the other food thing, because I'm also getting it more than water and stuff. There was another dog in here somewhere, running about. Wonder if I can kill the horses, get their meat, but seems like it would be maybe not the best idea. Okay, Vesemir. Is that Vesemir? Or is it just a planter? No, it's just a planter. If I don't see him soon, I'm gonna just look at the map. Oh, there he is. Well, never mind. Hi.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
I don't know when he made the fake ship, but maybe he just used the real one, though the button eyes kind of don't really seem necessary.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
There we go. I think I mentioned last time that he was playing cards while we're out. Should we just get surprised or tease him a little bit? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Any preference, Hippocat?
I'd go with first one, but whatever.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
I wonder if he just says the exact same thing if you choose the second option.
Watch out!
Okay, so let's actually select the crossbow. And I think I better actually use Gwen here, because this thing could fuck me up with one hit. I guess Vesemir is gonna be on the support. Yikes, somehow I rolled past that. What was that A about? Okay, now that he's flying, when he makes a pass, he just gotta reload the crossbow. There's a bit. I guess he just dives anyway after a while, but you can make him fall down if you shoot him with a crossbow there. Okay, he got rid of my Gwen immediately. That's kind of shit. Let's eat a honeycomb in the midst of battle. Yikes. Actually, I should be drinking way more swallows because I've got a much bigger supply of them than I thought, thanks to this game system. There we go. Ah. What if I were to throw some bombs at him as well? I guess I should put them on my inventory. Yikes. Okay, not exactly what I expected there, but sure. Okay, and that was somehow the wrong sign there for some reason. No, not too dangerous to meditate. Yeah, you tell me. Well, there go my bombs for now. Yeesh. Okay, Gwen now. Critical damage, probably because I'm behind him at the moment. There's my last swallow. Well. Thank you for the art. And Gwen. Went. Hehe. Man, that's always satisfying to do. Unquent, shit. Well, at least my sign is getting regened while I'm quenched, so. Okay, Vesemir, do something. This. There we go, leave him to Vesemir a little bit.
Don't let it get away!
I feel like the music should be louder because this epic music track, we don't really hear it that much, that well. Let me quickly fix this because I want it to be much cooler. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, normally at this point I think the game would pretend that we lost the Griffin and would say, hey, use Witcher senses to hear where he's coming from. And you can say save mid-boss battle, so that's very nice. Yikes, camera. Guess I gotta make sure to reload my crossbow every time after shooting. Vesemir's still trying to catch up, looks like. Kinda feel like igniting him a little bit, I'll be honest. Yeah, okay. I don't know how that didn't hit. Vesemir, there you are. I would very much like some distraction. You could also hit him with Igni at this stage. Like that. And I haven't set him on fire, that's nice. Ah! Oh, let's not fall off the cliff there.
If you die now, I'm gonna be upset.
Get some more meat. Oh, it's shouting at me. I guess I should probably have precautions with my Gwen instead of just igniting him a little bit more. Well, Didn't really hit. Unquent. Went. This is gonna keep being scary when we get unquent. Unquent? Shit! That's a mere distraction. Yes, that probably did like no damage, but sure. Fucked up my sign casting there with his screeching. Okay, also fucked up my Quen there, but at least I downed him. Yeah. I'm gonna have to upgrade my thing that gives me science. Endurance, I guess. Nah, don't get stuck in the trees. Thing's nearly dead. Yes, distract him. Distract him. I appreciate the Quen casting being fast as well. Ah! There we go. I'm learning how Geralt does things.
Noise.
Man, the music should have been like...
You didn't even die. I replayed the whole fight from the very beginning.
Yeah, that's quite an
Thanks for
achievement.
that.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Shut up.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Man, I'm looking at OBS though, and it looks real bad. Hypocrite, can you confirm how horrible my stream looks in motion right now?
Oh, it's just like low FPS, but it's not absolutely horrible.
Hmm. Well, alright. Red Dead Redemption style skinning animation there?
For the next streams, I think you may wanna like tone down the graphic settings.
The thing is, like in my game, the FPS is slightly better than in OBS, which is kind of weird.
Oh, it's the same for me.
I guess, maybe it's, yeah, I don't know. Well, I could always... I wonder if borderless window makes it worse. I never actually went on that. I could reduce hairworks. Actually,
I think full screen is the best.
Might fuck up. I'm gonna try doing these things before next stream. But I guess I could actually just like reduce hair things and shit like that. That doesn't really matter too much. Really, actually don't want to lower any of this. My computer should be able to run it, but maybe it's OBS streaming is making it go a little bit overboard. Well, let's just stick with no hair physics. Probably doesn't improve much, but whatever. Roach! There is a Roach, already has Griffin trophy on him. Wonder what it does for us. 10% chance to dismember, nice. Some of them are like collect more money and stuff like that. Dismemberment is a good thing, but 10% doesn't seem like it's terribly worth it. Okay, there's the village. Also, now that I've discovered that we actually don't need all the ingredients for every potion we craft, I am starting to doubt how much we really need all the plants. Maybe I'll ease up on the plants a little bit.
Take it easy.
Is that White Orchard or is... Yeah, let's check this out. Looks like a back entrance. Yeah, this looks like the inn actually. Yeah. Let's go talk to the Nilfgaardians. The nice Nilfgaardian guy. Did I buy diagrams from the dwarf guy? I should probably... Well, I'll come back here. The dwarf guy clearly doesn't disappear or anything like that. Because I should play Gwent with him and be sure to buy all the diagrams. So I can't really afford to miss like a bomb recipe or something. For example, there is a bomb moon something, I think, that prevents monsters from regenerating their health. And there's a quest pretty early on with the werewolf, which just is unbeatable if you don't have that bomb, pretty much. At least with like my level of skill from before. Maybe I'll get better at the game. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going where I should be going.
Slow now.
Let's pretend we didn't find this. That could be related to the Devil by the Well quest or something. Ah yeah, there's the ruin, there's probably the Nilfgaardian part. Could loot that carriage, but I'm too lazy. There's the swamp again. Someone is munching on shit very loudly. For once it's not me. It's the zombies. Ooh. Okay, well, let's remember not to steal from them. Ends badly. Doing push-ups on the beach,
Maybe
nice.
you just need to get better at stealing.
Yeah, who was it, like Black, I think last time, who suggested I should improve my cheeky breaky. But I don't think that's a skill.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
Kind of a dick thing of this guy to bring him rotten grain, even after Nilfgaardian captain eased up on him and told him to only bring 3 bags instead of 4.
Yeah.
Should we tease him a little bit? I don't think it leads to anything, just kind of dialogue.
I don't know. I
He'll
feel
probably
like
just... Eh?
he's just doing his job, I guess.
Yeah. I think he's just gonna like explain, yeah, I'm just doing my job, man. Oh well.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Yeah, I'll take it, of course. He's not a peasant. I mean, he was a peasant, but he's not a peasant right now, so no reason to turn down the money. Also, somewhere around here, the guy's getting his 15 lashes. I think it's behind a locked door somewhere. We don't actually get to see it. Probably like here. Yeah, you can see the dialogue there. Oh well. I wonder if I can make this guy drop his crate. Wow, his grip is alright. Well, let's go find Yennefer then. Go get Fizimir. Bro! Loot some of those boxes if I wanted to. Yeah. Is it blood corpses in there? Or just mud? A horse fell down.
Hey there.
That's a bit sad. Oh well. At least it's not gonna ruin the roads anymore, right? Damn horses.
Good thing that literally no one who is watching understood that reference.
Yep, well I mean, honey. I will stop for honey. I forget if I showed you, but apparently that that was actually like a somewhat known writing amongst people who live here, because it was a subject of several photographs. Fuck is this little cow corpse thing? It's probably a corpse of a cow. Ah, no meat. That's bollocks. There we go, there's some meat. Maybe deer hides are usable for crafting. I also think you can accidentally kill a roach and you end up... you can just take another horse and Geralt will name it a roach as well. I don't know how the inventory works, like if the saddle and stuff is going to transfer. I might be completely talking out of my ass though. Based on just the knowledge that Geralt calls every horse a roach. Man, the weather is highly uninspired. And also kind of glitchy with the lighting right now for some reason. Pretty weird, that didn't used to happen on like medium settings when I played this game the first time. Oh well. Not meant to be like a happy, sunny place in here or anywhere in this game. I guess actually Skellige Islands have better weather than Velen and surroundings.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
I should probably not stick around here.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go.
And that was a useless choice.
Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
That guy is dirty, holy shit.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Good. Attack the guy who I'm telling you to attack, man. Luckily it wasn't very hard. And also partly scripted. Man, didn't you say not to get involved? That was a bit rough.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved.
Yep.
Come on, let's go.
Well, that happened, I guess. But then, suddenly...
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
What do we say? Inconsequential, but still. Any preference?
Second?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Choice? Once again?
Second?
Is it just a soundbite to keep playing?
Yes.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
Thanks for distracting the Griffin for us.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Man, I'm getting all the levels in the cutscenes right now. Can't wait to level up.
Will you still be able to come back to Herbalist?
Yep. As I said, White Orchard remains available to us.
Had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then... audience.
Ah, the good old audio imbalance and cutscenes in pre-rendered ones.
So what's that, Wild Hunt?
Yep.
Near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt at Rivia.
Luckily they can fall down the ditch,
The source
so
of
it's all
Yennefer.
fine.
She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Also that music that played there, it's kind of like a theme of the Wild Hunt, should come up again. I only noticed it when I was listening to the soundtrack afterwards.
Okay, Vizima sure seems nice.
Well, Nilfgaard has kind of like touched it up, I guess. Not really, but brought some culture.
It must suffice.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair.
Oh, there's the Emperor there on the
Fedwin,
painting.
please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Do we agree or do we protest our shaving?
I would protest.
Same.
Beard is sacred.
Same.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
So this is the first time I'm seeing this without the conversation where they ask you about the choices from the second game. Because normally this guy comes in and yeah, and he asks us about all the things.
The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba division. Yennefer's escort. They were my men, all of them. Indeed, were, for none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And a razor to your throat.
So I guess that's what happens if he has to talk to you and he has to ask you things, but not about the events from the second game. Instead, he asked this. I guess let's be straight about it.
Wild Hunt killed them.
A cavalcade of wraiths dashing across the night sky. These omens of war the peasantry bubbles about. Expect me to believe that.
Frankly, I don't really give a damn.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done.
Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain, that's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman may dress.
Man, please clear off the shaving cream, man. Thank you, that guy, for not killing us.
Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
Hello, Mining Spider, I don't have the option to hit anyone, unfortunately. Well, these are kind of all pointless choices.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
You know, I was thinking like, alright, maybe it's not too bad if they bring some culture to the rest of the world. But they don't like beards or colors. What the hell? I don't like them anymore.
They're just kinda dicks.
Yeah. So, how's your eye for fashion, Hippocat? Which one do you want me to wear here? It comes with the pants and everything, but we only see the shirt here.
I don't know, they all look kinda gay.
True. This one
the middle one is the shittiest, but I'm not sure about the side ones.
This one has one type of floral patterns and this one has another type of floral patterns. The white thing in the bottom with the belt is kind of the same. The middle one has a stupid square white thing on the top though, that's kind of kills it for me. That's the floral patterns though. So I know, the side ones are kind of interchangeable I guess. I don't remember which one I chose though in my first playthrough. Personally I think I like this one with the patterns a bit more.
I go for it.
I would probably steal all of them, to be honest. Let me actually see. What happens? Do they get replaced? No, they don't. I can mix and match the outfits, so I think this one, yeah, this is the thing. Unfortunately, we do. Ah, no, we do get to keep the buff towel to armor. I guess the pants don't actually change. Well, I'll sell the rest of them. Yeah, I guess the pants and the shoes are all the same. Oh well. While I'm here, I'm gonna loot the shit out of them. Dumpling? Just keeping a freaking pelmeni, or I guess that's more of a, like a, that pastry thing in a cupboard. That's fine. Economic rankings. That was an amusing book if I remember correctly. Bread and money, saltpeter. Extinguish the candles for a more intimate atmosphere. Ones of Zeracania. And the mug in its own chest.
Vedimi, directly out of Nordland tales.
Whatever.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
I wish I could tuck in the white thing in my whatever.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Yeah.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest.
Right arm on heart, left to the thing, but I forgot the left. Okay, right hand on chest. Should have said it was absurd, but whatever. Let's get this over with.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
So, do we bow to the Emperor or do we refuse to bow to the Emperor?
The gentleman
seems like a bad idea to antagonize an emperor in his residence.
True.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
To be fair though, he's kind of guessing here because this is Vizima, not Nilfgaard. But he has made the place his own.
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Right hand on chest, that's all I remember. Okay, time choice there, and now I guess we pick the correct bow, or do we not pick? Okay, well, never mind.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Velen namen, vatgen favort.
I remember the
Nilfgaardian language is kinda cool sounding.
Yeah, I only remember the Vatgurn for Witcher, I guess. Because Witcher 2 kept saying that people, I don't know.
I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
So, before we do anything, this guy is voiced by one of the dudes from Game of Thrones, Charles Dance. It's like the old short hair.
I don't know who that is.
Old short hair kind of dude. I don't know who he plays because I've never watched the Game of Thrones, and I actually know Charles Dance more from British comedy panel show Big Fat Quiz of the Year, where he sometimes narrates some ridiculous books like the biography of some celebrity idiot, but he does it in a very posh and British and, like, I forget the third word I wanted to use, sophisticated tone, and it's always humorous. But he's like a famous actor, so that's pretty cool.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Well, let's be sane about the situation. Not try to antagonize the Emperor, as you said.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
It's kinda sad, we barely get to talk to the Emperor or see him, but I really like him in this game. I don't know if people maybe imagined him differently from the books before this game happened.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases.
But I thought he was
keep close. There are many honorable guests
very well
in the
done.
palace, whom the gentleman
disgusts.
Need not bother.
I also don't remember if you can get back in here, so I should probably go play Gwent against some of the guys.
First thing in the morning, and it's
So this is like after the books, right?
Yeah, after all the books.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant, but with who for company? A tinter.
Tanner. Master of the Tanners Guild?
As if it makes a damn difference. I demand...
Calm down. The Emperor demands silence. Those
Can't actually talk to them.
Nah.
So
we
they are...
like kinda know that he's sort of a massive dick, right?
Yeah.
And Geralt knows that.
Yeah. And they're breaking down all the iconography around replacing the lilies with the sun. I forget who we can play Gwent with. Oh, there's that guy. Buster
Does
Varate.
Geralt actually speak Nilfgaardian?
No clue. I don't think it's indicated here. Maybe we could get
Well,
some
the
clues.
subtitles are in English, right? From what I can tell in this Discord quality.
Yeah, these
So
were
that
talking.
would kind of imply that he does understand it.
I guess.
But that's a video. Could be a video game thing.
Yeah, can't really say. They were talking about Novigrad. This guy was saying the alderman or whatever, the mayor, decided Novigrad will remain independent. This guy was like, hey, sitting on the fence, you can fall down, but I wonder on which side. And blah blah blah. Sounds a bit German. Maybe it's just me. These are shitting on the whole place.
We've no need for the gentleman's escort. We've no need for the gentleman's escort.
Man, there was one person in here who wanted to play Gwent. I forget where it was. Maybe another hole somewhere. I guess not super important though. And we do eventually come back here, but I wonder if the NPCs will be shuffled.
Is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Right, okay.
Yes? Then transcribe. True authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
Let's load some more books right now. Some of them are duplicates as well, but we don't really care. Go and talk to the guy. That guy is pretty cool as well. We can to Maria. Some context books here and stuff. I'm gonna read the Gnomish Prankings, if any. But we've done a bunch of reading today, so maybe afterwards, maybe after we are unleashed upon Velen. Some more dumplings, Quicksilver solution. Interesting.
Vedimin, directly out of Nordling.
All these pipes. Yeah. Okay, let's talk to Ambassador Varate. Or can we not talk to Ambassador? Because I know we talked to him, but maybe it initiates on its own. After Yennefer. Yeah, could be.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
Shit.
Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Do we comment on the agents or on her?
You decide.
I'm kind of more into teasing Yennefer about her Nilfgaardian allegiance.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild hunts after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri. Using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd trick them.
Well, Guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
So that's our, I guess, our justification why we just don't solve everything with magic, because the Wild Hunt can sense that and will come for us, and we don't really stand a lot of a chance.
Well, it's good they give us some.
One from Ciri.
Yeah.
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address.
Har har.
I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse?
Fuck off, it's a legitimate excuse.
Let's drop it, alright? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Alright.
So, does she like not believe that Geralt lost his memories, or does she just not care?
Not my preference,
not sure,
but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, alright? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
Man, I'm gonna do all the side quests and kill all the monsters in the world,
I shall be
Yennefer.
waiting.
You don't know me. So I can't save here, but I remember reading that there's a little Easter egg or something. You can follow her in the portal. Or get in the portal first.
Portals.
I guess it doesn't actually go to where she goes, but gives you a little trip. Okay, so
Now you're thinking with portals.
right. I kinda hate thinking with portals though. Okay, let's loot all the things because we can probably... Oh, She Who Knows! That is an important book to have for a later quest. Oh, that book is kinda magic. The Wild Hunt. Like a 5th copy of that one.
You just reminded me of that quest from Morrowind, where
Which
you have to like steal a book or something. And I like stole that book fucking ages ago before I started the quest.
Oh,
and
is
like
it?
fucked off to somewhere.
Is it the one from the Vivek library?
No.
No, because you got the.
I think
I
you
only
steal the
remember that.
book in Aldrun maybe.
Because I only remember having to retrieve some weird rare book from the Vivek library. Guess I didn't really do much more.
I think that was in the main quest, what you're mentioning. And what
Yeah.
I'm talking about is a Thieves Guild quest.
Oh. I forget if I even
So
did Thieves Guild.
What?
I forget if I even did Thieves Guild in Morrowind, I'll be honest. I don't even remember where it might have been. I remember mages and fighters, and I remember the blades thing. I guess it's not a guild really. And I remember the
Blades
houses.
is main quest, pretty much.
Yeah, I remember the 3 houses. I don't remember the Thieves Guild. Ah, no. I remember Thieves Guild on the other side of the river, but I don't remember what they had me do. Oh well. Yeah. Oh, escape. Okay.
Scar's healed nicely.
Guess she had a scar. Someone is really fond of drawing Ciri and didn't actually manage to find her somehow. No, I can't read my shit. Well, fine. Okay, the 7th copy of that. I'm gonna craft a harpy. Nice. Okay,
I hope it's more like a harpy from Serious Sam and not Witcher 2.
Yeah, I don't remember how the harpies look in this game, but they exist. Well, I'm probably not gonna actually craft an actual harpy. Just a little feeling. Alright, let's talk to this guy, he's nice.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
And at least he has orange in his costume. I could deal with black and orange. Yeah. Okay, I could briefly control that.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows.
Well, I guess Saskia is dead.
Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. Took the Kedweni completely by surprise. King Henselt fought on the front line as always, and that is where he died.
Oh,
his soldiers lost the will to fight. They joined Radovid's ranks. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only 1 powerful one.
I don't care about
That
Kovir.
admiration I hear in your voice.
Then we can ask again.
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar.
Aha, that's Pontar.
He's
right.
safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the other thing about Kovir as well.
How's the war going?
I assume our effect.
Yeah,
took the and so.
I don't actually know where Kovir is on the map. Probably gonna show.
Kovir?
Let's see.
Kovir values its neutrality enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side.
Northwest
Returning
from
to
everything.
The war, this spring there was a massive battle.
Okay, let's skip
Rad
that.
Couldn't you
I think I remember Kovir being like there's a lot of gems coming from there, so it's a rich place, or something like that.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Not gonna happen, dude. That Philip Strenger dude is gonna be lasting quite a while as a focus of the story. Let's just say that. That's my favorite part of this game, let's be honest. And many other people's as well.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships, and Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
The thing is though, Oxenfurt, where Radovid is apparently, it's below what I thought was Pontar, so don't really make sense how he retrieved across the Pontar, unless Pontar is actually... No, I thought Pontar was the Red River in the middle, because Oxenfurt is... Show me the map again. Oxenfurt is here. This is Oxenfurt, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's this? It's just somewhere here to the south. Show me the fucking map. And so, from the first game I thought this was Pontar. So I'm not sure. I think it still is, but I guess he just kinda came back anyway.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
I think King Bran must have been featured in the books, one way or another, but I don't know how important he was. Oh well, so that's the situation. Novigrad, tense, Velen, shithole, completely shithole swamps. Skellige, irrelevant. Gonna be nice.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Okay, guess I looted that already somehow. Well, oh no, we teleported here for talking. Alright, makes sense. Well, let's go retrieve the shit. I guess I'll skip on looking for the person who I can play Gwent with.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
I don't know if we can return here at will.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
XOXO.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Alright, never mind, I can go talk to people.
Guess works.
Me.
Squiz. Okay.
What about the squares?
Civilization.
Gwent, play me! I'm gonna bet like minimum on this.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Some random dude in the courtyard, but sure. Let's remember some parts about how to play this shit. I'm not gonna put too much effort into this. I've got all my cards. These cards are kinda crap. I guess I could replace some of the shit ones with the Zoltan Shive. And by the shit ones, I guess I'll take for fucking infantry. Not really a lot of use for it. These ones, do they do the hand thing? No, actually they don't, but I don't know what this means. Can I look at this card? Adds +1 to all units in a row, okay. These, if I remember correctly, they actually, you know what, poor fucking infantry is nice. I'm gonna pick it up. 2 of them could be useful. Did I? Where did it go? Well, I'm gonna pretend there's 2 of them now. Yeah, there's the number actually. This is power, this is number. Because they power each other up, and that goes above the poor weather. So that could be useful for if I get weather fucked. Well, let's try. Okay, can I not put this away? Yeah. Let's put Yarp and Zigran because he's kinda crap. Oh, okay. Now is my turn. Well. Oh wait, I was supposed to draw shit. I guess I misunderstood what was going on there. I was supposed to like draw some cards, I think. My cards are pretty limited. But I guess he has 10 as well. Because all of mine are freaking weather. Close combat cards to 1. Oh, so that could be useful. Let's put... Oh, we only have 1 of the poor fucking infantry. Well... Sure. In that case... I don't really want to waste poor fucking... I mean... This dude, he is 5. I'm gonna use a Frost and I'm gonna force the guy to... I guess he's Nilfgaardian, he doesn't actually have to beat my card, he's gonna win a tie. Yes. Is he gonna place another card or... I hope he is, because I can just make him waste some cards. Oh yeah, he just... Oh no, that's actually adding to me. That's the spy thing, but it allows him to do something. That's the spy thing and the guy from the first game. Second game. Play point battlefield counts towards opponent's total and draw 2 cards from your deck. So yeah, I guess I kind of fucked it up a little bit. I didn't know he would have such a dude. So all the total it has to me gets nullified by the Frost, but the guy gets 2 more cards. Well, that's a bit shit. Too bad all my other stuff. Oh, you know what? Now I'm gonna play Sunny Weather. Cause fuck you. Now I have like fuck ton of power. Thanks to your spy card. Making you either waste cards or do something else stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that's how I forced him to waste the cards. So is the rain siege combat? No, that's not what I want. I want fog. Let's use impenetrable fog. Ranged combat, nullify that. All of a sudden, I am more powerful once again.
You're gonna run out of cards at this rate.
Yeah, but I'm mostly using weather. He will win here, even if I apply shit weather. And even if I put this crap, for example. Well, I guess let's pass. Probably gonna lose this one, but... Maybe he wasted good cards, I don't know. Kind of a vain hope there, but... yeah, I have, like, no cards, unfortunately. Oh wow, that guy. And I don't have... Okay, well, I'm doomed. I guess it's good that I didn't bet much. probably meant to return her or something. What's my leader card thing? Impenetrable fog. Oh, actually, isn't that what I want? I forget. What's fog? Yeah, fog is the archery.
Yeah.
So let's use this, I guess. I draw it from my deck, not from these, so that's the point of it. That's the beauty of it. But now I gotta keep winning. Oh, and then I guess decoys do that. I have not met a decoy before.
Did he get the card back into his hand?
Yeah, I think he did. Return it to your hand.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, that kind of does suck. And that's a fucking 10 card there, if I remember correctly. I don't think I stand a chance there particularly. What's that? I guess that's like his top card or something. I don't know why I can't see it. Also, Fringilla Vigo. I guess she's a character. Well, sure. I'm gonna win by 1. I'm actually gonna win by 1. What the fuck is that? I mean, he has more cards than I do at this point, but I've got some weather cards. Not the one to counter his 10, though. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna win this. Guess it all comes down to the last round. Oh, and I draw an additional card. Nice. Well... should I just put everything down at this point? He has the tenor.
This is the last round, right?
Yeah, I got to win this. He has the tenor on range, then I don't have any ways to counter that. But I also have 2 cards that add up to 10. And I can put Frost if I lure him to put... I guess I don't have a way to lure him to specifically put Frost line things like combat. So let's just put everything down and apply whatever weather would benefit us.
Just don't do that right away.
At this stage, I don't think there's a lot I can do. Because we all have our cards and this is last round. All we can is place all the cards we have and hope my cards are better than his. Holy fuck! Yeah, well, I mean, I have weather against this at least. But Letho, also Letho, cool card. Here, yeah, he clearly has cooler cards than I do. Well, whatever, let's put all our cards. Maybe he has a bunch of weather cards and useless shit as well. He looks at all my cards, but I don't know if that really helps him. Okay. That's melee. But if I nullify this, we're gonna be tied. We need a siege. I mean, we don't have anything. Yeah, I think I'm fucked here. The only thing I can play really is this. And this puts us exactly to tied, right? Or not, somehow. He persists past that. I guess Letho doesn't give a shit about fog. Oh well, it was nice.
Check this card.
What?
Check Letho's card. What kind of effect is that?
Ah, well, yeah. Hero. That's because he's too cool for weather. I guess that this is the hero indicator. Well, yeah, there was never a chance considering his cards.
You know, if you wanna win at this shit, you will probably actually have to build a deck.
Yeah, I will buy... Mostly I will just buy more strong cards and select them when for any good game. That's not really like much to build. You just put the stronger cards amongst those.
Well, I don't know. You could have like a lot of cards that are weaker, but like support each other, and throw in some like sunny weather to get rid of the frost, and that could work pretty well, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean that doesn't sound like it's gonna be too complex overall. You just gotta mind the fact that the cards are drawn at random, and you gotta have a minimum, so you cannot exactly ensure the exact same drawing every time, because the minimum you have to pick is like twice the amount you actually draw. Well, let's travel to Velen. I don't know where it is. At this point, I think
just get all Exodia cards, and like quick load until you get all of them in your hand.
I don't know what that means. Exodia. That's like probably a reference to some anime.
It
Yu-Gi-Oh.
probably is. I think it's from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah,
But I'm not quite sure. Like, from what I understand, like, these are the cards, like 5 cards or so. And if you have them in your hand, all of them, at any given time, you immediately win.
Nice.
So you get that.
Anyway, now we have access to Velen and everything else. So this is our available map. Roughly, this-ish. There's the Nilfgaardian camp here. I remember wondering what the hell this was.
This map kinda looks cool.
Yeah. As not a lot, like not all of this is meaningful terrain. I don't know if this is at all accessible. Probably is, let's be honest.
What is that island with the circle thing?
This is gonna be just a kind of optional quest. I don't think this is related to the story. This is Fyke Isle, I think. Fyke Isle, unless there's another isle here that is more of a Fyke Isle. No, I think this is Fyke Isle. This is where that Baron, Bloody Baron lives, if I remember right. This is Novigrad, this is Oxenford here. I don't know what this part is particularly. Could be where Radovid's sitting. And the rest is like mini villages and stuff. These are the signboards, which I'm gonna ignore. I don't know what this stash. Okay, that's useful. So when I came here after this, I completely somehow ignored how the game wanted me to proceed, to like ask for that merchant in the inn at the crossroads. And I just fucked off somewhere else and accidentally proceeded the quest, skipped a couple steps. But let's try not to do that here. Let's try. I guess this must be the village. This is a little quarry, completely just bandit infested. I'm not even gonna show my face in there.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Also, I might as well look at the maps for... I wonder if I can look at the maps for Skellige and Kaer Morhen. They are obviously smaller. Skellige is mostly covered with water, so it's not quite the same. It could be like size-wise same-ish, but most of it is not land. You've got to sail across all that crap though. But I might actually... like, sailing is the part that I don't like, and I'm gonna replace it by fast travel in boats, because it's like a separate type of fast travel. But Kaer Morhen is just kind of a small White Orchard style, maybe even smaller than White Orchard. And then there is the place from the second DLC, which I have almost not explored, but I don't know its size very well.
Don't give up, skeleton.
Yeah. Woohoo. A little bit of a lag there for reals. Oh, there's Hangman's Tree. I wonder if it's the same one that Geralt kept mentioning in the second game, where he like was following the Wild Hunt. But there's probably more than one Hangman's Tree, let's be honest.
Move it!
Thank you for pushing Hearts of Stone. Level 30. Thank you for... Nah. I just am curious how this quest is. Also, they got levels, recommended levels for quests and such. I have not really gotten, or I have not really got much quests that are my level. I guess I could do Devil by the Well. Actually, I could have done it in White Orchard. Oh well, I'm gonna come back there at some point. Let's start this thing, but we'll come to White Orchard later to finish that stuff. But yeah, how's this? Begin at 7 Cats Inn. I guess this is the first quest is just like, hey, check this notice board where the DLC quest is gonna be. Well, that's fair enough. I'm gonna assume that there is crossroads stuff, so let's go there. Okay, how about I don't even deal with that shit. Stop vomiting.
Take it easy.
Wild hunt, take them all. We shouldn't. We can't lose hope.
Well. Oh, I can't actually rob the peasants. Oh well. Let's take all the... I guess this is only the quest. Missing wife! Good people take pity and hear my plea. My wife Hannah, she's missing. A few days she went in the woods and hasn't returned. This might be the one that I remember being difficult. Well, let's take it. Every man with a producing milch cow is obliged to bring it to Crow's Perch. That is where the Baron lives. For the week's end. After that, we'll find the cow in any man's yard. We'll give him 50 lashes on the spot. The man, not the cow. And take all other goods of his we can carry. Reporting a man hiding cow, we'll get a sack of grain as a reward. Haribor died. Please let me borrow things to bury him, I guess. He'll haunt us all in revenge. If we don't. In mind to guide me and my family across the pond there. If I was in only my after engines, but the scum, and the crying yelling, sword won't give us away to the soldiers. I'm not rich, but whatever I've got, eh? This seems like it could be a quest. Let's get this one. In lonely woods, screams carry long, shadows creep far in deep dark dale. Beware ye then the grove's wild song, or in the wild will end your tale. Really? That's a warning, apparently. Run the innkeep. You'll buy your drinks at the inn at the crossroads with Novigrad crowns. We take no other coin. We don't do tabs either, nor exchanges, say for eat or drink. If anyone doesn't like that, they can go rat for acorns. Yeah, let's read some of those books that I wanted. Got a bunch of books here. So, She Who Knows is gonna be... I mean, it looks important, right? Amongst all the other books. I also want to read the... Oh, there's The Last Wish. Hey. This is just like a little summary, I'm guessing. I wanted to read the gnomish thing. Gnomish prankings. This is kind of amusing. Scrub the greasings from a dog's ear. Soak it in cotton twine. Place a new lamp of greenish hue and set side lamp betwixt a nigger crowd. Forsooth shall they swear that a dog's head they behold, and this shall be no sorcery but good betidings. For the Prince of Elander's nuptials, a paltry gnome armed with a miniature cutlass behid himself in a pie. When guests partook of the princely banquet, Anon jumped out of the besarabed gnome. I guess not out of the besarabed gnome, but just the besarabed gnome. Giving a terrible fright to all at first and causing much merriment once the jest was figured. A cynocephalus, or a doghead in our tongue, a beast that in the wastes of Zanzibar dwells, has the corpus of a man but the head of a dog. The Prince of Elander did receive such a specimen from those far-off lands. The cynocephalus lets stream its urine with the tolling of every hour, both day and night, and this is why the Zangibarians engrave its likeness on timepieces and compasses. Well, that's a very educational book, thank you for that. And let's read She Who Knows, because clearly that looks important, that sounds important. Folk say they were four at first. The mother, She Who Knows, the Lady of the Wood, came here from a faraway land, and since she suffered terribly from loneliness, she made 3 daughters out of dirt and water. A long time ago, the mother was sole ruler of all of Velen. Her daughters brought her the people's requests and served as her voice. Each spring, sacrifices of grain, animals, and men were made to the Lady of the Wood on her special night. Yet as the years passed, the Lady of the Wood slipped deeper and deeper into madness. Her madness eventually spread over the land. Men took to abandoning their homes and setting out into the bog, where they became food for beasts. Before long, Velen was drowning in blood. The daughters saw their land nearing destruction and took it upon themselves to save it. When spring came once more, and with it the night of sacrifices, they killed their mother and buried her in the bog. Her blood watered the oak atop Earth Kerben, or Serben, I don't know. And from then on, the 3 grew wholesome and hearty fruit for the people. The 3, not the 3. The daughters didn't grow fruit. As for the lady's immortal soul, it refused to leave its beloved land, and so the sisters imprisoned it. To this day it lies trapped beneath the Whispering Hillock, where it thrashes about in powerless rage. So that's an interesting sounding legend.
3 sisters, huh?
Mm-hmm. Could be those things
This
that
could probably have something to do with those like 3 witches.
Could be, yeah. Not gonna deny the possibility.
Right, true. My sis said the same. No, the price for their help.
Oh, the tavern's locked.
They're
What?
nightmares.
I wanna ask for a merchant. Who can tell me about the merchant? Maybe that's not the inn, actually. Now, if I had minimap on, it would show me where the inn was. I'm just gonna break into everyone's houses.
We had naught to eat, so I gave him up.
I wonder who she gave up. Platter. You don't need that. You got nothing to eat.
You're that white one.
Yes, I'm the white one. No, that's... They are very scared of me applying armor to myself. That's... biased. Where the hell is Ard, man? There we go. There's some cool shit in here. Another Vicovaro. Might sell that. Winestone, don't know what that is. Sounds useful, I guess.
Well, of course they are scared of you applying armor. It's like, you know, those jokes about Skyrim. Like when you see a player enter the tavern and quick save.
Yeah. Attacked, one from either side. Cavalry swooped in from the wood. A wall of infantry behind.
Frozen flesh, thank you for that. Broken rake, also useful.
Used to be wagons showed on
What the?
days, loaded with all kinds of fat, smoked bacon, lard.
Okay, that's kinda amusing.
Where did that? What the?
And all you can trade is what little hopes.
Where did that come from, even? Hello. Why does everyone have plates if they don't have any food? I would make much better use for these plates.
Do you throw away all your plates and Antroid whenever your fridge is empty?
My fridge is never empty. That's the flaw in your logic. Where the fuck is the inn?
There is no flaw in my logic, it was the question.
Well, the
if
question...
your fridge does get empty, will you throw away all your plates?
Well, if it gets empty without any hope for more food in this, I might sell the plates, for example. Buy, I don't know, food if it was still available, but I didn't have any money or something, I don't know. I don't know why, I guess it was the first time I expected, and by expected I mean inspected, a breakable door. You know what? I feel like I should be guided here. Will anyone tell me about... Hey, the inn's locked.
I stay clear of the swamps.
Because clearly this is the inn. Doesn't have any back doors here.
Who will protect us poor cutthroats? Who, I ask?
Weird. What does it say on the map? Oh, that's the inn at the crossroads. Well, never mind all that, I guess. Didn't really have much way to learn that. Let's go underground here and rob them. This looks a bit familiar. Oh. Enhanced cat. That could be useful. Cat could be useful in this game if I remember correctly. Also, I guess there's no reason not to craft everything that is available. Because you only do it once. And then you get the opportunity to upgrade it, which improves the quality of the thing and also sometimes improves the number of things you like number of potions. For example, I think you get 4 enhanced cats, but only 3 normal cats. So that's kind of like how they changed the whole alchemy thing. I guess it makes sense for a bigger game. Though part of me kind of thinks I would still prefer to have to collect flowers and such for all the potions and be able to make more than 3 at once. Well, does it say at the signpost here where the crossroads are? I guess it's a fast travel sign, doesn't really mention where the crossroads are. This is the bit where you can't really orient yourself, so let's consult the map. You go right and then cross the river, okay. Roach! Wait, right.
Come on.
But how right? Okay, correct. Man, still kinda crazy after what the fuck is this?
Chaplain's praying, can't you see?
Do not cast him out, Broderick. All may draw from the well of the Eternal Fire's grace. Approach, Witcher.
Sure. Kinda crazy after Witcher 2's limited areas, right? How big this also there's this giant tree there. I wonder what it is about. Where is it? In which direction? Ah, it's probably this place here. Yeah, I remember it.
Watch where you step.
Okay, I don't like you guys, Eternal Fire guys, but let's talk.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the Eternal Fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
Sure. I'll go some corpses on fire.
I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the Eternal Fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Doesn't mind I loot some of these little sacrifice things. Also, yeah, it is a good point, Mine Spider. They do look a bit like Hammerites. He has a traditional cleric style mace and a red robe. That's pretty. Nice. I kind of wonder where the battlefield is. I'm just gonna look over the hill and in the opposite direction as well. Oh, there's a bear there. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with bears right now. A bunch of deer. I could actually maybe get myself more meat here right quick. Unless they all run away in the opposite direction. Well, fuck that then. Random chest. I'm gonna swiftly run away from the possible bear. Bears in this game I remember being kind of tough, predictably enough. Maybe the battlefield is in that direction. Honestly, I should be just... in the main game I should just do these things. Let me see. What's this? Ah, yeah, that's the missing wife, I think. I should mark the quest and look at the actual map. There's several. Well, I'll tend to this later, maybe. I mean, definitely, but for role-playing purposes, I will say maybe. Let's go to the crossroads.
Giddy up.
Find a way to cross the river, if I remember. And it's gonna be just kind of there. Yeah, okay. Getting slightly better at this.
Quick, unbind me!
John Verdon. Well,
Unbind me before the next ones come.
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
The army don't exist no more. Black One smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
well, I'll be honest. I don't hate deserters, especially when the war is completely hopeless against Nilfgaard here.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die. I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Noble.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
I wonder where, like, commoners learn of Witcher things like the path and whatnot. Also, I should probably level up. Where is my character? I don't know what the hotkey for character is, but let's... No, mutagens. Yeah, I got some mutagens. Yeah. Brief mutagen with alchemy plus vitality. I guess I might as well just put it in my one available skill or mutagen slot. More scholar, yes. I don't need any of these tutorials. So no, don't remove this thing, I need it. So as I said, abilities of the same color as the mutagen will increase the mutagen's strength here, so I'll get more health, for example, if I put something green. But of course that's not really a good reason to just invest in something green. Though, a good reason is that green is alchemy and alchemy is cool. Time is slow throwing bombs. Every non-level 1 increase maximum toxicity. All of this seems increasingly useless. Receive of time automatically slows enemies, but from counterattack. You know what? This is all kind of useless, but I'm guessing that the further, yeah. Pushing those imbibed heals 5 fatality. You know what? How about my sign things? What can I do here? I think one of those things. I really want the upgraded axe to fool people better, and I think it's somewhere in here. But I'm not actually sure. Oh, increases the effectiveness of axe in dialogue. So that's clearly something I want to have right away. Axe also increases the effectiveness. Okay, so yeah. And also these all have like little passive stamina regeneration plus 0.5 in combat. I can put another in this, I guess. Sure. And another. So I don't have any points for it, but let's just run with this. I can only put 2 abilities in my slots right now anyway, so it makes sense to upgrade that. Because if you remember, as I said, I will always probably choose to do Axe in dialogues if presented with the option, because it gives you extra XP. Which I'm not sure if like there are some maybe dialogues where you get to fist fight, as an alternate option, for example, and that gives you XP as well. I don't know how that all works. Okay, let's stop getting distracted by plants. Cross the river here.
Faster.
Kinda actually have to look where the crossing would be. Some drowners there. Seems like I can cross there where the flag thing is. Well, that isn't the shore. I'm gonna bypass the drowners right now. Because kind of had enough. That's not a flag, that's a hanged body. Well, still, there is a road here, so it's probably shallow, yeah. Good crossing here. So this must be the crossroads.
Strangers coming! Run for your lives!
Well, they apparently don't really care about me here.
So I'll slaughter her myself. Hide her corpse beneath the floorboards. Those bastards won't have her.
Okay, missing Michael. My troubled brother Michael is missing him, finds him or at least finds out fate met him, blah blah blah. Let's talk to that guy in the inn as well. About drinks, Novigrad crowns, a plea, can't fall, but fed my young's pancakes made of ground acorn. The poor tykes have lain on the straw for 3 days since their bellies growling something awful, getting sick and crying without end. If you know how to help, come to my hut. I have naught to give in return but a warm word and a prayer of thanks. So, gave his children indigestion or whatever. Which how to say? The trees have ears, a kind stranger. That might have been just the spy dude helping. Okay, and this is the same, a warning. So that illustrates how I talked about they getting populating the signboards with like random small dialogue things. Okay, hopefully I can sell some of my junk at the tavern. Anna Stranger, wife of the Bloody Baron, missing, presumed kidnapped. Hearty reward for whoever finds her, brings her in. Well, I'm sure that's not gonna come up.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
I don't have the right armor on them, do I? They dressed me in completely wrong armor after I left Vizima. Okay, someone rode in on a horse.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Gonna be
Got
smart.
company. Who is it?
Innkeep, vodka.
Well, I wasn't smart, I guess.
Who's this?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, grey boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
Yeah.
I'm a witcher. Heard you wondering about my swords. Well, one's for monsters, the other for humans. Only got 1 prick though, in case you're wondering about that too.
Don't touch him. Don't even look at him. Worse than lepers, that lot.
Saw one in action once. Killed a half dozen. Blood everywhere. Freak didn't even show a drop of sweat.
Got the stench of corpses on him.
If you want a rest, come with me. Or the bench you can use.
Benches are nice, I like benches.
I step in the hut, and there's the bumpkin with what looks
Okay,
like
these
a
are
son.
bandits apparently. Good to know.
That's on the pretty side, I think to myself.
I guess that's the dude for the quest.
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell
I
me
like the
about
carpet
Hendrik?
on the background,
Odd
really
fellow.
traditional.
Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
A witcher, and not a second too soon.
Understand you have a contract for me.
Oi, it's my brother Mickle. Been a week now since he took the women of Bellows into the hills.
The women of Bellows?
Bellows were a rich village, till the war passed through. Huts were burned down, larders cleared out, all the menfolk conscripted. Women were left to fend for themselves, without food nor shelter. No one wanted them. Redanians wouldn't let them into Novigrad, so Mickle took them to the old mines. Get them out of the rain at least. And I've not had word from him since.
Well, I'll check that out a bit later. This is, you can haggle and get better rewards, but I never did that and I don't think I ever will. I don't know if we really need that much money. We might, but with peasants kind of like seems pointless.
Alright, I'll look for your brother.
I will haggle if
will I recognize him?
Big important people
Hard. You were the only lad in a group of women.
offer me things.
Corpses aren't always in a condition where I can determine the sex.
Corpses? Take it back. They got lost is all. But, if worst comes to worst, well, he had calfskin ankle boots, work of master clogs. Told him not to wear him into the hills, he'd only ruin him. But he was so proud of him.
Think I know enough. Thanks.
I think he meant to say I won't get much more out of you here, but same thing.
I'm sure we'll find him in the mines.
I'm
With
sure
all the
we'll
women
yeah,
repopulating the planet.
I'm sure we'll find the mines, honestly. I don't actually know if we'll find the mines. What's going on here? Oh. Something is going on in there, well. Roach? Yes, it's Roach. So, village of Heatherton. I forget, which was over the hill? Heatherton or the mines?
Over the hill was the Hendrik guy.
Okay, so we are looking for a hill then. This is the sort of thing that this game probably doesn't always get right.
Take it easy.
Because I definitely remember some quest descriptions, well, people say, hey, this is just over there behind like the forest or something. And they didn't match whatsoever because it was behind 3 forests, 5 hills and 2 lakes. But in this case, I guess this is kind of a hill. This could be a hill. And Griffin Head looks kind of silly. Yeah. Just looking there, I don't want you to turn there, Roche, come on.
Hey there.
Okay, there's some building type ruins there, probably not the village. There's something there, could be a bandit camp. Oh shit. Well, that's a level 6. I don't really fancy my chances. Let's see if this is Heatherton. This could be some random ass bandit camp.
Hey, slow now. Whoa.
But he did say it could have been the Imperial Army. Let me see if I can talk to him.
What do you want?
Nope.
Wish to enlist, Nordling?
Nah. I could ride a boat. Yeah, I guess this probably is not Heatherton. Let's look at the map. How far off were we? Yeah. This is not just over the hill. This... Yeah. We're gonna be looking at the map for every second thing in this game, I'm afraid.
Take it easy.
Let me make sure I'm going actually where I'm going. Yeah. So turn right, cross the little weird place and keep going straight. Appreciate the roach isn't super afraid of the dogs at least. Okay, I might have missed the turn right. Let's just pretend this was turn. Yeah, this is the weird thing we have to cross. Here is where you usually lose the road, but you can see the other side where the road comes back. I mean, I guess, yeah, this is kind of still obvious where the road is.
Hey there.
What's this? Oh, you just do your thing. I guess this is probably the straighter way after crossing. Oh yeah, and I gotta re-equip my cool shit. Oh, can you stop with the tutorials, man?
Press W to move forward.
And dodge rockets from the cyber demon, shoot him until he dies.
No. Move it.
Well, you do your thing, whatever it is. Ah. Strange glow.
Take it easy.
And now we're fighting, it seems to be covered in snow or something.
Air's strange, like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
I forget, dogs. You just use steel swords, right? Not silver.
Damn it.
Oh shit, I didn't restore my swallows. Well, this is the case for some honey. Yeah, that was disappointing. Didn't think
you really have to be killed by a last wolf.
It's a dog, not a wolf, so no, I didn't. Let's see how far back this takes me. Hopefully this game auto-saves enough. Because I don't always remember to quick save, unfortunately. I'll have to learn that. And because it's a large world, the loading is kind of longer, so yeah, that's a good incentive to play better. Alright, not too bad. But I will actually let the guy to die, by which I mean not really, but wait until at least brighter daytime and replenish my things, and everything looks so much cooler in daytime. I kinda hate nighttime in games because this, like, no contest.
Air's strange, like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
Oh right, I was running, so now I don't have stamina to cast a sign. Well, there goes my life. Yikes. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yeah, I completely missed. Drat. That was kind of bad. Attempt number 3. There we go. 3 dogs. Come on, Geralt. I know this quest is marked level 5, but the dogs are level 2. I should upgrade my Igni sign in the future. It's useful. Useful and handy. Maybe I'll get some level ups of all this. I don't remember how the game went in terms of having enough or not enough skill points.
Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot
Because
day.
in this game they don't come strictly from level ups, they come from places of power as well. Okay, let's not run. That was the wrong spell selected there, but I guess that's also kind of useful. Fucking hell! Geralt, can you swing at something? You were witness to that. I was twirling around with my sword just over the dogs all the time. At least it's not... What are those games? I guess in Dark Souls or similar games you just have no input to swing downwards. Usually in this it's not a problem, but that was kind of weird. Kept missing completely weirdly. Should be like Zelda Breath of the Wild. Their Link just straight up auto aims like in Doom, up and down with his weapons.
Air strange,
okay,
like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day.
Select Igni.
The mist.
And do everything like we did the first time, which was the most successful out of these. Oh, and drink the potion right off the bat before we do suffer super loss of health. Because it works slowly. Fucking hell! This should not be this hard. No bombs. Oh.
Come on.
Right. I'm sure I had bombs. Okay. It's kind of degrading to use bombs for this, but fuck. Okay. Stamina for the sign. Ah, okay. This is going worse than I expected. Somehow the first time was the most successful. Do I have any other things to do that I could do better? Apart from, you know, not getting hit by dogs. Maybe Quen, maybe Igni doesn't do enough. Let's see if I have the right sword as well, because my steel sword was one I found a better version of.
Air strange, like dropping into a deep cellar on
Shut
a
up
hot
about
day.
that. Come on, man. Yeah, I put my war sword. That's just not pleasant. Okay, bombs here. Oh, increase attack power. You know what? This is a good potion. I'm gonna be using Thunderbolt for every fight. Okay, maybe you should pull out the sword, girl. I didn't know I had Thunderbolt. Yeah, I was cheating. Ha! Well, this went better at least, because Thunderbolt. It is nearing the time to end the stream though, so this could be a good stopping point. After I win against these fucking dogs.
So like a couple more hours.
Yeah, as I said, 8 hours total stream. It's getting mindset for it because like the first time, some reason I just put more effort into it, I guess, or something, because I nearly killed everyone.
Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
Apparently I have iframes in this game because sometimes I dodge right into their attacks and they don't do damage. Geralt, hit for the fuck's sake! Yeah. Fuck you. That was an epic boss fight.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all. The sun was waning, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the toads, I cannot hear them.
Well, nothing's happening yet and already people are falling and stumbling on. That's kind of pathetic.
Save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Well, at least they set the place on fire to counteract the bitter cold they brought.
Just wonderful.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
Well, part of me kind of wonders what the tower is, but that's clearly gonna be tomorrow. But we might as well investigate the hut wherever it is. Can't really tell from the flashback. This one maybe?
Village wasn't plundered. Hut wasn't looted. These weren't raiders or thieves.
I'm a raider and thief though. Oh, I forgot to sell my junk to that innkeep. Oh well. That tower looks pretty cool though. Reminds me of that Countess tower in Diablo 2 a little bit.
Looks like folk were here moments ago. Whatever happened to the villagers happened awful quick.
I'm wondering if... Is the cold water alcohol? I don't know. Because I will need a steady supply of alcohol to keep renewing my potions every meditation. And I don't exactly know where I'm getting them. Them alcohol. Okay, let's remember where the signs are. Art is 3. Okay, maybe art doesn't work. Maybe I got the way another way around. Some of these villages you can just kind of climb on the roof of building. Girl. I guess maybe that's not actually the hut. Maybe this? Oh yeah.
Tortured him. Maybe they missed something.
Should search his trousers.
Need to check his pockets. Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter. Maybe hid something in his jerkin.
Fuck's a jerkin?
Damn, he's cold as ice. Nothing here.
Probably the shirt thing, right?
Should check his boots. Blood, congealed. Key hidden in his boot.
Well, that was easy.
Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Well, that kind of sucks. In Witcher 2, he like actually like moved the corpses and like touched them and look at them. And here they just give you half-assed animation.
Well, there is a lot more corpses to investigate over the course of this game, so I guess it's kind of a... Maybe it's not actually that difficult to make it happen, but still. And I feel like in some of these more complex investigations he does turn corpse around or something. We'll see, because I remember a couple down the road at the very least. But I think this is a... Like, there's a lot more of every type of activity in this game. And there's almost always something unique to it, but still, you gotta be doing a lot of corpse investigating, trail following, and all that kind of stuff. And by you, I mean I, of course.
There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
Man, I'm kind of horrified to what I will see after the stream in the video, in the frame rate and all that. But I guess I'll have to... I forget, can you stream like unlisted? No. Just to check how it works while streaming with some decreased parameters here and there. Missing Tamara Strenger, daughter of the Bloody Baron, presumed kidnapped. Hard to reward. So last time it was his wife, I forget the name, and his daughter is also missing. Might be a bit... What am I examining? This thing, I guess.
Interesting.
There's some shit going on in the left part of the screen. I wonder if that's... if something is wrong with how the game is running right now. Because there's stuff keeps blinking. And the first stream of this we didn't have lag problems, I don't think. Ooh, bunch of money, nice. That sounds like level up.
Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also cited in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle. Or should I say, Illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talk to Baron at Crow's Perch.
Well, there's our lead.
Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp. Encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
I think you spoiled me of that village.
Which witch?
The one Ciri was staying with. The one we just read about.
Well, I mean, we read about 3 witches. But actually, I don't. I know there is something else that could fit this description, but we'll see which it turns out. So, I mean, we have a choice, and which is actually lower than the Baron in level. What's my level? My level is still 3. I didn't get the level up, I don't think. Ah, fuck. Tutorials. Characters. Oh, there's how everyone looks, I guess. This dude. Chris. Mercenary Yennefer. I've got DLCs that are like alternative look for Yennefer, alternative look for Triss. Maybe not for I forget if Yennefer was supposed to have an alternative look when we saw her. But if I remember those alternative looks...
Are these outfits more revealing?
Probably not, actually. If I remember correctly, they just look kind of stupid. We'll see how Triss looks, and we might uninstall the DLC.
Point, then?
Eh, I don't know. Well, anyway, quickly take a gander at the tower and we'll turn off. Also, there is a point to a lot of exploring. I guess at some point when I get slightly better equipment, I'm gonna have to start running around the wilderness hunting for place of power, for skill points and all that kind of stuff. Because those are very important and useful. But also you don't I mean, I guess you don't really get places to put your skills without leveling up, so leveling up is also important. Abandoned tower. Oh, unfortunately we get handheld a little bit here with the white markings. Crows or bats or whatever these are really like this window. I think this might be a glitch. What would be the point of climbing here though? Maybe we can look inside using our Witcher senses, and it's kind of like hella unloaded in there, looks like, almost. Huh, interesting. Well, abandoned tower is an abandoned tower, I guess. Maybe you come here through like an underground tunnel somewhere. I don't remember most of this game, I'll be honest. Details like these. But yeah, I think next time we might actually, and by next time I mean tomorrow, we might actually start by going back to White Orchard and completing that one quest that was left there. And also we'll check in on the woman that we might have saved or might not have saved. And then we'll come back to Velen. And we'll probably go looking for the witch, because that quest is lower level. And that's as good a guidance as any. So, barring the dog fight, because that was kinda terrible. What's your opinion so far, Hippocat? I just cannot get over how pretty this game is, personally.
Yeah, it's a cool game.
and it'll only get more and more interesting. I guess I did say that the first part in Velen is my favorite, but honestly the story keeps interesting, and especially after, at some point late in the story, we'll do the expansion. The first expansion is fantastically written, in my opinion. And at some point after everything else, we'll do Blood and Wine, which is a whole new area, whole new aesthetic, completely different looking, different atmosphere. So that's all gonna be cool. Anyway, I guess before next time, I'm gonna check the settings and see if I cannot make it run better and stream better. But for now, we'll stop. Hasn't been 4 hours, but I'm fine. This is a very good place to stop because it looks pretty and I just had a boss fight. Well, see you tomorrow, I guess, same time. For now, goodbye.
Goodbye.